You know, for the last couple of years, we've been talking about the connected home. It's one of the most exciting categories in tech, but I think finally it's here. The connected home has arrived, and today we're going to look at a bunch of products from a company called Elgato that all work with inside Apple's HomeKit. All of these are part of the Eve line of Elgato. Sorry, Adam, we're only talking about Eve today. Let's start over here with the Eve door and window. A lot of people back in the day would get security or home security and pay a monthly fee to an alarm company. You don't have to do that. If you want the peace of mind of security, you can do it yourself. And that's how the door and window sensors work. Basically, what you do is you have tape on this side, you attach it to your door or your window. As soon as these things come away from each other, that's going to give you a notification. That can go directly onto your Apple iPhone. So you could be vacationing in Tahiti and still, provided you have internet, get a notification that somebody has opened your door or your window. Moving along, there's another great security feature, and this is the Eve Motion. It's a motion sensor, and I think a lot of people are wondering, why do I need a motion sensor in my home? Well, think about this. What if you put this in your hallway? So when you wake up in the morning, you're walking through the hallway, it detects the motion, it can then trigger other things like your lights. Your lights can automatically go on as you're walking, and when you go away, you can set it so that it will turn off when there's no more motion detection. It's got a 120-degree angle to allow for any kind of motion, and within the Apple HomeKit app, you can set it, the sensitivity of the motion, so something like your cat won't trigger it, but a human body will. And this is a great security feature as well because you can actually activate Wi-Fi cameras if the Eve Motion detects any kind of motion. Moving along, this is another great one. This is called the Eve Room. And this does essentially three things. One, it can measure the air quality inside your home. You know, a lot of people, we always talk about the air quality outside and what it's like, but we spend the majority of our time indoors. We're sleeping indoors, we're cooking indoors, we're marathoning on Netflix indoors. And what this does is basically it can detect all the different types of particles that affect the air quality. This is important if you have asthma, if you have allergies, or if you have pets and you want to know how they are affecting the overall air quality in your home. In addition, it can also measure the temperature inside your home. And this is a great way in case you find there's an ideal temperature that you want or that you're comfortable with, you can manage it and see it all within the Apple HomeKit platform with the Eve Room. Over here, this is really important. This is called the Eve Energy, and it's really a smart plug. This allows you to basically measure or turn things on and off through this plug. You just got to plug it into the outlet, and then you plug various devices. It could be your coffee maker, it could be your console, say a PS4, or it could be just about anything, even a hairdryer. And what you could do is you can turn things on and off using Siri now. You don't even have to go into the app to turn things on. You can go, Siri, turn on my coffee maker, and then boom, you're going to get your coffee up and running. Speaking of Siri, another cool thing is the Eve light switch. This is your typical light switch that you would install in your house, except it is smart and it also works within the Apple HomeKit platform. You're going to have to do a little bit of wiring, so I definitely advise that you turn the power off at the breaker before you do this. If you're not comfortable with doing electrical work, you're going to want to get an electrician or someone to do it. So you could be like laying down, watching a movie, and you can go, Siri, turn the lights off, and then boom, you're right into movie mode. So if you are an Apple fan, you live in the Apple ecosystem, you got a home, you want to build a connected home, now you can through Apple's HomeKit platform and a variety of products from the folks over at Elgato. This is their Eve line of connected home products that support Apple HomeKit. You gotta check it out.